All right, hello everyone. Welcome back here on the Liberty Flame Sports Network. My name is Nick Pierce, visiting now with our player profile subject this week. Flames quarterback Stephen Buckshot Calvert as the Flames prepare for Kennesaw State. Buckshot, you're coming off a bye week. What did you do with it? Did you get away from football? Did you watch a lot of football over the weekend? What did you do?
A little bit of both, actually. Rest, and then Saturdays and Sundays watched a whole lot of football. So, I mean, it was a great break. Time period where you tend to heal and rest your body, and then, Sunday we came out Sunday practice and we felt good, we felt great, and we were ready to go.
All right, so now heading into this Kennesaw State game, coming off back-to-back losses, you've had a bye week to sit on it as well. How much has that festered with you, and how ready are you to get back on the football field?
Yeah, I mean, when you lose games, it's not a good feeling, especially having a bye week after. But, we refocused our mind. We're coming in every week like it's our last game to play, and we're going to be ready for Kennesaw State this coming week.
What do you feel like you guys were able to get better at here this past week in the bye?
Pretty much, we didn't really do much. I just want to say that probably just healing our bodies, and people who had those bumps and bruises who really couldn't get that much reps during practice or in the games, really went to treatment and rested their body so they'll be ready for this coming week.
This is your first season being the starting quarterback all the way through. You're about midway through it almost now. How much different has this experience been for you than last year when you were kind of thrust into it?
From the beginning, my teammates told me, my coaches told me that, they had their trust in me, and, they believe in me 100%. So, just from the beginning of the season, we had that mindset that we got each other's back, and, with that, the chemistry grows. Team tends to play a lot better when, they could believe in each other and, actually count on each other and consider each other like brothers.
Tell us about you a little bit here. Let's give the folks a chance to get to know you. You're still a young guy around here. Folks are still getting familiar with you. They're familiar with your play. Mm-hmm. But when did you first fall in love with the game of football? What are your earliest memories?
I've been playing football pretty much my whole life. I started playing tackle football when I was around 8 years old, mm-hmm. 80 pounds. Other than that, I was playing 7-on-7 even early before that, couple years, probably when I was 6. And then, just going into high school, I kind of had an injury that set me back a little bit during my high school career. But, my 11th grade year, that's when I really, had to figure out what I wanted to do. And, I fell in love with football, and, I just been trying to work hard and get better every single day at something that I love.
What other positions did you play? Were you always quarterback?
My first year actually playing 85-pound Little League I played tight end. Mm-hmm. And after that they actually put me at running back a few times just for trick plays, running back pass. And
did you never get to tackle anyone, though? You never played the defensive side?
Actually, JV football, I played a little bit of safety.
Okay.
That's about it, though.
You miss getting to hit people? You're always the one out there getting hit. Well, not this year, but,
I mean, I like where I'm at right now. That's pretty much what I can say.
You like having all those big guys in front of you, right?
Exactly.
I guess who were some of the guys that you enjoyed watching when you were growing up in the NFL or college? Who were some of the guys you tried to emulate?
I always watched the NFL quarterbacks like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, just how they carry the game and how they love it so much and how they mastered it. It's kind of like something that I want to do, so I kind of tend to watch a lot of film on them and how they do stuff.
Some of these plays I see you make down the field, Buckshot, where you're hitting a guy 50 yards down the field and you're throwing off your front foot or you're not even really set well. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got a lot of arm strength. I almost wonder though if you weren't going back pulling up some Brett Favre footage. I mean, watching some of him.
Yeah, him too. I definitely watched a couple films of him. A couple highlights.
Family life, growing up in Florida. Obviously, you're close with your dad, your mom. I mean, what was it like as a kid? What were some of the things that you liked doing away from the field?
Growing up, my parents divorced at a young age when I was young, me and my sister. So they were always in my life. My mom, my dad, they live 10 minutes away from each other. So we just constantly switching back and forth, back and forth. It wasn't really like tough or anything. Oh, they were always there for me. They pretty much did whatever I needed to help me be successful. They, had my back through it all. What I usually liked doing when I was little, just outside playing in a neighborhood with my friends, going to play basketball, just hanging around outside. I was always outside, never really, inside watching movies or playing games. When I was little, I was just hanging around outside.
Never a video game guy?
I mean,
later?
I tended to get a little more into video games when I got to like middle school, and then, I love playing Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, and Madden, and 2K.
Now, I've heard Chris Turner say that he's the best Madden player on the team. What do you think about that?
I got to give it to Lucas Irons.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's definitely the best person I pretty much probably ever seen play Madden.
What team do you pick when you play Madden?
I like playing with the Steelers, Big Ben and Antonio Brown.
A lot of weapons.
Yeah, a lot of weapons.
Last thing here, Buckshot. Let's talk about the game here today. Kennesaw State coming up here on Saturday. Tell us about the Owls defensively, because all we hear about is their offense and how tricky it is. But with Kennesaw State defensively, what do they do well, and what are you guys going to have to work on?
They're a sound team. They're very well coached. They play fast and physical. They're not going to wait till you hit them in the mouth. They're going to come out and try to hit you in the mouth first, and try to control the game all night. And that's something that we have to be prepared for. We have to just come out, play physical, and set the tone from the beginning of the game.
Buckshot, appreciate the time. Good luck here coming up.
Sir, thank you.